just beat out, well, let's say a slightly early quitting W4T, who quit after 12 and 13 minutes in both games. And of course, the winner of this one, Millennium versus Unrestricted, will go through. And Millennium are the ones in that driving seat. They are 1-0 up. So hopefully that clarifies any slight misunderstandings. That's the word that I was looking for, in terms of, who's going to go through, who's going to play at Gamescom, with Team Solo Mid and also CLG and Aeon from Singapore. So this is the last game to decide who will be the final team to go into the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge, and I'm hoping for a smashing one.
Indeed. So let's give you a quick roster rundown of who is playing. Roster rundown, that's come from some Counter-Strike or Call of Duty or wherever I've pulled that from.
From a long time ago.
Yeah, it is. Lost roster rundown. That's TSN days, isn't it, that is? Anyway, back on the track. For Millennium, it is going to be Alistar on Corki, Linak on Udyr, Kuja on Sona, Mama on Anivia, and Soaz on Irelia, as expected, and Irelia with that teleport just like last game. For Unrestricted, ooh, nearly having a fight in the middle there. It is going to be Inky on Ashe, Varley on Janna, Janitin on Karthus, ooh, nearly caught him as well, Reet on Jarvan, and Raka on Brand. You can see the items. I'm sure Joe's going to press tab and show you their builds. There's not much point talking about them because it's pretty standard stuff for everyone, and as always, they're just going to... Ooh, may have a fight. We may have a fight. No, they're going to back away. Oh, that's that. Everybody goes back to their places. Unless they come around the side there. I think they want to get the golem. I think that's what they're pushing for. They caught Soaz there with a double hit between the two. Kuja needs to be careful. He's very squishy, and yeah, and then wisely chose to back away, so take that, says Karthus. He may be a Karthus in a minute. If he goes into that bush, he definitely will be. What's he thinking? He's just trying to push them away. They really want to get this opening golem, don't they? They just want to hamper Jarvan as much as possible. They now have that position. There is that ward in there, though, so they're not going to be able to hide. They're not going to be able to get it easily. And I don't think Unrestricted want to give them it easy, but I think they've got a bit more beefier team. And again, Brand managed to catch them all. They did catch the stun on towards Varley there. Varley getting touched up, and Lina, whoa, who was very low. Corki was very low as well. And, well, they're going to have to flash away. And very nicely done from Unrestricted. Not getting pushed around there. Not getting beaten up. Late Wave's continuing to go on them. I don't think he's going to be able to finish them off. He's going to go for Alistar. Will he manage to get the first blood on him? He's been picked off. This is going to be first blood. Nicely done there. Inky picks it up on Ashe, and that is what they wanted. So very nicely played there from a position of trying to steal blue golem. They found themselves going 1-0 down with first blood, and golem now portaled, and Reet will take it. So really well played by Unrestricted at the start there.
Yeah, and it couldn't have been kind of a better killer onto a better being killed. Wow, that was a terrible sentence.
It's been a long day.
but you know what I mean. It couldn't have been a better person to get the kill there onto or whatever. You know what I mean. Ashe is getting the kill onto Corki. That is good stuff for Unrestricted. Off you go, Deman.
Like hot butter through a knife, I think that was. But yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, it's like. I know what you're saying. The attack damage carry is the person you want, is what you were thinking of, I hope. So 3 minutes in, first blood goes. Let's have a look. Did Ashe actually go back and buy it? No, he didn't, using the Queen Ashe skin. One I have myself. Actually, I bought it, I don't like it. Because it's like, I can't tell, it just looks like she's walking really badly with that dress thing on. So I'm not a big fan of the skin, despite the fact I bought it originally. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Looking at Soaz up top towards Brand. So it's Irelia versus Brand up top, Anivia versus Karthus in mid. And of course, the two AD and support against each other down the bottom there. Alistar's not going to be happy with that beginning, and will be looking to make amends. And as expected, Ashe has pushed the lane quite heavily, and it's just going to go by. We'll probably come back with a second Doran's Blade, maybe. And a pair of boots, yes indeed. As well as 2 health pots as well, so really nice. That first blood just gives you such a good advantage, especially on the attack damage hero. It gives them a really nice start. So Momo's going to have to try and push. Let's have a look at the CS, actually, how the CS is going to work between these two. I'm interested to see. Yeah, it's pretty down on the nose. And obviously Ashe down the bottom is going to have that slight advantage. So Soaz has also been back and bought. What's he been and got? A pair of boots to go with a double sight ward and a heal pot. So going to try and push the advantage there. Meanwhile, Linak, who obviously wanted that golem so desperately, has had to go back to his path, and I think Jarvan is slightly ahead of him, has come out down the bottom there to give a little poke onto Momo. Momo with Rebirth still up, so he's not really going to have anything too bad, but they want to pop it as early as possible. But I think we're back to the status quo, Joe, and things will resort to normal 5 minutes in.
Yeah, I think so. Fairly kind of standard despite that opening, that first blood. I don't think it'll shake Millennium too much that didn't really go their way. Up at top, we actually are seeing quite a nice little advantage for Irelia over Brand, 26-15 or 27-15 up at that top area, and it's going to be a difficult game for Raka, I have to say, going up against Irelia. And as you mentioned as well, I'm quite surprised that they didn't ban out Irelia in either of these two games, and it was kind of obvious that that's what we would see from Soaz when he's playing up at this top lane solo.
Yeah, indeed, it's the character that he always plays. Every time we've covered against the authorities, and Irelia's not been banned, it's been Soaz top. And just like SK, if you don't let Wicked have it, you don't let Soaz have it. He's just very strong on it. There's just a very strong solo lane character if you can play it right. And then there's certain things you need help with. There's certain characters, certain players that you'll need help against, which is why you have great comms between yourself and your jungler on the top lane. But at the moment, the jungler is actually farming away nicely on them golems. And looking at Alistar against Inky. Have a look CS wise. Has he managed to catch up? Yeah, so 38-32, despite obviously having that first blood advantage. And that Doran's Blade needs to be careful, doesn't get carried away with it. You can. Ooh, Kuja needs to be careful as well. Going to come around perfectly timed just as he teleports back. Has managed to get the exhaust on both of them though. Will he be able to get away with it? Yes, he will. But very nicely timed. And I'm surprised that while Janna was teleporting there, didn't actually cancel it, because it happened just as she was going. It just went, well, you're on your own.
Yeah, I think it might have just kind of all kicked off, to say that again for the third millionth time today. At kind of the wrong time there, Janna literally went out, but we're seeing a bit of action up at top. Soaz could be in trouble, still very, very beefy. Stun actually missed there from Raka, and Moma's going to come in. This could be very bad for Reet. Oh, and he's just out of range there. Will flash away, but surely he's dead. Ignite, and that's why Ignite can prove to be so important. When they're just out of reach and you pop that Ignite on them, they're not escaping anywhere. Great stuff from Millennium. They bring the scores back to 1-1, and Moma's going to go back and go shopping. Got boots and a pot at the moment, and there's Karthus, a protector, straight out the bag, no messing around, and you know, not even having to build up the smaller items for that one. Which is not really that surprising since 45 CS already, and got that last kill. So down at the bottom, Alistar continuing to kind of hammer away. Up at the top, Soaz a level above Rock, and as I said earlier, I think Rock is going to have some real problems dealing with that Soaz aggression up at top. We've seen this Irelia being played very aggressive by Soaz. Wicked likes to play Irelia very, very aggressive as well. And you know, just the way that she's built, she's very tanky. She's very, you know, got lots of damage, and she's really, really scary when she comes at you. And that's a big, big problem going forward. Kuja taking a bit of damage there, and will actually have to back away. That clairvoyance just revealing him in that upper brush area. Down in, or up in middle, I should say, since I was just talking about bottom, we could see a little bit kicking off here. Linak is sniffing around. They know that Karthus is actually around there somewhere, and Karthus is going to use a flash away. Linak now, he's going to move in there. He focuses attention over onto Reet, which is not so surprising since he was a lot lower in terms of HP. Didn't quite get anything from it, and Reet will be able to go back off into his jungle pattern, which will be the top golems on his side. Down at bottom, we're getting a few pings going off. Inky dropped fairly low, but nothing really that will endanger his life too much. Let's have a look at the items on these two AD carries. The 2 Doran's Blades plus shoes on Inca, and the 1 plus a couple of pots for Yellow Star with Corki. So he's slightly behind with that one. In terms of CS, he's 59 to 65. So despite that early first blood, he's really brought it back quite roundly, and is looking good now to push forward. Obviously, Millennium, they are going to be the favourites in this one. I think if the teams were kind of thrown together in seedings, it would definitely be that one. As Soaz was pushing in onto Raka. Thank you, Deman.
That's alright.
And he just healed just as we got away. That was the most impressive part of it.
Yeah, he just literally had his ulti running there, and I was really actually...
middle as well.
I was looking at the CS. Oh yeah, wow, very low there as well, Karthus. I was looking at the CS between them, and I was just like, oh, that's a really big difference. 75 to 42. Obviously, he did get that 1 kill on him there, but... I was going to say, I'd be amazed if Karthus doesn't go back there. I thought he was going to return back to lane, but they were pretty much bang equal, yeah, 61 to 64. So they were both on 58 as we were looking at it. So pretty even the lane phases. So it's really down to when they're pulled together as a team again. I think this is going to be still 1-1, 10 minutes in. Nobody gone for Dragon yet. Jarvan coming down. He's putting the ward in the river, so he's going to come back up and have a little poke at Soaz. So Soaz is already aware of that. Reet's going to come sliding through. Actually, no, just Dragon Strike straight on him, and then that's actually going to buy the time for Soaz to go, how dare you do that to me? Look at that, stripped half his health off there straight away. Obviously hasn't got any defensive or armor or health items yet, other than just getting that Madred's Razor, which gives him, well, actually it does give him 23 armor technically. Oh, Linux going to come around the backside of Raka. Raka's in trouble here. He's going to definitely, oh, nice flash through just in time, just as the stun was literally about to hit him. He's got to be careful he doesn't walk straight back into the ulti though of Soaz, and again gets away with no health. This seems to be a recurring pattern up the top there, and Reet has actually had to stay purposely for that. So remember how quick his hit points went down. He's got to be very careful of Soaz here. Okay. I'm not too sure where the Soaz is, because he hasn't got his ulti at the moment. I don't know how the timing is on his. He hasn't really got enough mana to go and dive into.
Oh, down bottom, we're going to see Yellow start pushing in there. We just managed to catch it, and Janna was very, very low. We're seeing Moma moving up as well. I think they are going to dive onto Jarvan. We've got Linak in the bush there as well. Brandy's just coming back, but I think he's going to be too late for him. Yeah, here we go. Push coming in onto Reet. He slides himself away. Surely they'll be able to pull this one off, though. He did flash away, and that will save Reet's life. Raka probably doesn't want to come back into the fall, because that'll make him have to go home again for like 2 times in a row. Karthus is coming. Perfect wolf on Moma. After the slow ball came down, he knew exactly where he was coming from. And down bottom tower, we are seeing a lot of pressure from Millennium. Again, they've got it down to below half HP. Not sure that they're going to be able to take it down quite this time, but still, they've done enough damage after getting that last kill on Janna to be very, very happy. And of course, now Millennium are 2-1 in the lead in terms of the kills.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, Yellow Star has actually been back on board now, so he's got himself a Sheen. We just saw his support go away, so we'll see what they come back with. But he's got himself a ward near that Doran's, so didn't bother having to stack for like multiple Doran's rings or anything. Oh, the arrow coming through up top there, just whizzing past, and Soaz was a long way away from him. But I guess that's why Raka was literally, he was like poking around, saying, "Come on, dive on me, dive on me," trying to bait him down there. But Soaz can just do that and pop his ulti. Thanks a lot, I've got full hit points again. Momo with that blue is pretty much an immovable object once he starts fending in mid, but I think he's going to be top. Reet is coming round again, and Soaz just walks away. So I've been quite impressed with Reet so far. He's been coming in at the right times and getting out of there, not really feeding anything. Obviously, we saw him dive away at the top there. Oh, Momo's been caught out of position here. Actually got a little bit of lag there, but Reet's going to go down, I think, before he manages to get a kill. No, he won't. He's going to have to flash away. Oh, flash straight in towards Raka. Didn't want to do that. Tries to finish off Reet on 39 hit points, and I have lagged.
Yeah, me too. I am lagging big time.
Oh, actually, Moma's still actually surviving because of the lag. He's going to come around, so as he's on towards Janet, and Karthus will go down. That's going to be the stun from Linak. Linak finishes off. Karthus comes around the side there. Raka now is going to get away, I think. He's going to run towards the tower, and yeah, the players are all at it as well. It wasn't just us. And Raka actually being tower diver, I think they're going to have to be careful. So as gets stunned beautifully on the tower there. Backs away. Probably going to have the ulti up to go for all the minions there. 300 hit points. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So, yeah, I think it actually got Karthus killed there, but yeah, it was Apparently they know of this bug.
The Anivia cheat.
Yeah, the lag cheat. So, oh my god, oh my god. But anyway, that's what's happened in 14 minutes, and it is 3-2 to Millennium.
Oh, bottom's in trouble here. Inky is going to have to back away. Oh, and the bomb just missing volley there. Manages to get away. He would have been super low, and I think we could have seen Yellow Star follow up with Kuja there to give him those heals. If they don't chase for the kills, they're definitely going to get this tower anyway. That's no problem at this stage. And there goes the first tower of the game. Finally, we see that one going down, and he's on that bottom lane. We saw him do a fair amount of damage to it earlier. Reet is going to be taking himself the blue buff, and actually, they've just come in there, and well, they killed the two golems, the mini golems, and that won't be all that much of a big deal. Still no dragon taken. 14 minutes and 50 into the game. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, and we're just coming out of the lane phase, so let's have a look at the quick CS. So mid-wise, it's going to be Anivia versus Karthus, 103 to 91, so 10 difference is not too bad over 100. Really, so it's one for... Well, hello, let's have a quick look at the top. Oh, no, they're alright. And while we're looking at the top, Irelia versus Brand. It is 122 to 70, so a good 50.
Insane.
That's a big difference. Mainly for the fact that there was that... the jungler that's what I was after. Udyr has come up quite a few times on him there, and again catching a very nice stun there, Raka. So he's just about keeping himself in. He's got to be careful of that ulti going off. Meanwhile, I can see Jarvan poking around, but I think he's possibly going to dive on Raka. Yeah, and Raka knows it. He's going to back straight away, but there's pings going out. They know that he's got people coming towards him. He's going to carry on fighting now towards that. I think he may get this tower, you know. It's 500, 232. Yeah, he's going to get that turret just at the time Reet comes around the side there. And he's got to be careful because... let's have a look at damage. Wriggles versus... ooh, I think Soa's going to feel pretty confident in that fight, you know. And Raka's got to be careful because if Raka comes back in, Soa's have just dived straight for him there. But yeah, he's going to back out. So 3-2, 2 towers, and Dragon going down.
Yeah, Dragon is now underway. Actually, they've backed off here. I think a little bit worried that unrestricted are coming into them, and they've pulled it slightly out there. The Anivia ulti will help them as well. There comes the arrow from Ashe, which is going to be pretty useless at this stage, and Reet needs to be careful in his aggression here. He is going to get slowed there. The stun not quite working out. Reet will flash over the wall, gets himself away, and Millennium are now 4 men in middle. Irelia is coming down as well. I think this mid turret is not going to last very long.
No, indeed. So it's a 5-man in mid. And Brand is going to have to react to this. He's going to have to get down and help his team, otherwise we're going to see just what we saw in the last game, which was Millennium push up and take a bunch of towers down all in mid while somebody else is absent. I don't think they're going to carry it on. Millennium, unrestricted, sorry, don't look like they want to give up this one quite as easy as they did in the last game, but well, Millennium are going to keep poking at it until they finally take down those minions, which the tower did. And they're going to pick up the Wraiths as well on the process, which is what Soaz is doing. Takes down the main Wraith and backs away. Having a look at stacks around the map. Perhaps let's have a look at quick item builds. What I wanted to look at actually was Ashe versus Corki. So Corki now ahead in the CS, about 26 ahead, obviously taking the tower, and now that they have 3 towers, I think gold wise you're probably looking at a couple of thousand ahead now for Millennium. If only we had those stats in our hands. Maybe by the time game comes around it will be there, but we'll see, Joe, we'll see.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah.
They're always crossed. 24:50 will be the next time that Dragon comes up into play, by the way. And we've got Linak in middle at the moment. We're getting some pings into middle from Unrestricted, so I think they want to pull these 2 guys off of top and bring them to middle. They're scared that Millennium are going to push. Now they're pinging the bottom lane. They're terrified, I think, at the moment as to where the push is coming from. Let's see how Soaz can react to this one. And it is the flash away. We're going to see Reet probably slide his way in there. What can he do? Ulti comes out. Kuja is there. The stun will come out. Soaz is still alive. There was, I think, an ignite on him in there as well. Yeah, Brand it was who had the ignite earlier on. So they've brought one back. It's 3-3. And Brand, despite being so far behind in the CS, he's 2-0-1. Got himself 3 Dawn's Ring. Needlessly large rod is already there as well. So he's not looking too bad. He just needs to make sure that he doesn't go down too much to Irelia, who is way, way ahead. Over 60, actually, in terms of CS. So he needs to make sure that he doesn't die there. But Irelia still has 0-1-2. Considering how much further ahead than considering how much further ahead than Brand he is, he's not really had that much of an impact on the game so far.
We'll put it down to the time of night, Joe, and how long you've been up.
That's what I'm going to give it to.
Those words are not coming out like they used to. A couple of beers, maybe they'll come out a bit quicker.
Yeah, but in no particular order, there's a problem.
Yeah, I have that problem actually in the taxi, but pass the phone, it's Joe. Anyway, but the problem is with unrestricted, despite the fact it's 3-3, they're doing okay. CS-wise, it's only really the top lane that's fell behind, the bottom lane's slightly behind now, but they've lost all 3 towers. That's the main issue, and they've not really touched the towers at all of Millennium, so what are Millennium going to do about this? They're going to try and catch out Linak there. They're defending their blue buffs. Oh, nearly got a steal there from Bomber. Popping that Frost bolt through. Not quite managing to get it there, but we're kind of like a little stalemate. And Millennium, they're in the driving seat. They're looking at reward placement. There's barely any out there at all from Millennium. There's the one at the top. They got no, they went not. Oh, they have got one in the bottom area as well. So they're kind of covering it off. And well, last time we saw them just pushing down along the bottom there with that nice ward placement around the blue. I think it was SK that were doing it. Just where unrestricted got it at the moment. You can see Soaz pushing on towards Reet down the bottom, and that's how confident he's feeling. Look at that, he can chip away half his hit points while Reet tries to run away. Meanwhile, they continue pushing on the mid here. So it's a 4v4 mid and a 1v1 bottom. Remember, Soaz does have that teleport, so it can come in at any time. And Alistar just picks up all the free farm while everybody backs away. And I think they're just going to go pick up their own golem. Yes, they will.
Yeah, and Soaz has done a great job there, just completely feeding himself from that bottom lane while he had the chance. Up to 183 CS now. And we've seen that Corki's actually pulled himself 40 CS ahead. Over Ashe, so it's looking good for Millennium, despite the fact that we are in that 3-3 stalemate. Trinity Force already built. Let's have a look over at Anivia. That's who I was looking for. Rabadon's Death Cap already there. Catalyst Protector was from earlier on actually in the game, and we saw Soaz just go back. Negatron Cloak picked up already. Trinity Force in there as well as the Merc Treads. So money. Definitely with Millennium at this stage. We're going to see Yellowstar just Valkyrie his way out there. I think a little bit scared of being caught. He was in the right mind to do that as well. Here comes Linak, that's super aggressive. Here comes the ulti. Reet's going to slide his way through. Not really to get kills and do damage, but more to escape. But the ulti from Brand, and that's something you've got to watch out with from that ultimate from Brand. I don't find it to be the most amazing ultimate in the world in terms of doing pure out damage, but I tell you what, in a team fight when the opponent's all packed together, it can do a hell of a lot, and that's something that you've really got to look out for. Spread out during the fight that goes off. What is Reet doing?
Dying. Dying badly.
That was somewhat suicidal.
Yeah, well, he just got caught with the wall, didn't he? So, I mean, he went in, as you would expect. You get like that with Jarvan, you get these suicidal tendencies and think you are godlike, and then you go, oh, hang on a minute, I'm 1v5, damn it. And yeah, so he just got caught by the wall, got split out. Nicely done there from Millennium, though, taking that top turret down. And are they going to carry it on through? Will they pick up? No, they won't. They're going to go for Lizard buff. Will they go for turret? No, they're not. They're just going to back away and say, you know what, we've just got a kill, we've got a tower. I think we're going to go spend our cash. Oh, well, I can never remember his name is, Janitin, whatever it is, has been caught out badly there on Karthus. Meanwhile, Rakus coming around the side. They're going to come around the backside of Ashe. Oh, puts an arrow straight in the face of Karthus as well, goes down in the process. It's going off all around the map. It's all kicking off, Joe. It's all kicking off is what it's doing. Yellowstar takes down Inky there. Soaz has also been stunned up. Soaz is trying to get away. Yellowstar's going to have to dash out of there. He's going to get completely caned, but no! Can he turn around? Yes, he will take down Jarvan. Would you believe it? Soaz comes in, saves the day, and absolutely obliterates them. And that's 4 for 1, I believe, in there. Maybe 4 for 2. No, 4 for 1, it definitely was. And that was pretty crazy stuff there from Millennium. Despite the fact they were all split up all around the jungle, I was having trouble to keep my camera in the same place. I don't know about you. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. And that's really put Millennium in the driving seat now.
Yeah, and again, I have to say, I'm not 100% sure on the positioning of Reet at that time. He went in there, he was against Corki and Irelia, which for me is a fight that you're going to struggle with on a good day. And right now, we're seeing so much confidence from Soaz. I mean, he's turned his score around now to 2-1-3. That's something a bit dangerous. We're seeing Giant's Belt just being picked up for him as well. So after Trinity Force, he's now moving into that more tanky area. Kuji has to be careful here that he doesn't get caught out by Karthus. And yeah, uses his ulti to get the stun off, but we'll see if they're able to catch up. No, not quite. And unrestricted maybe going to try to push something towards middle. Not now. Now they've seen Yellow Star and Soaz coming in, and I think Millennium, this would be a good time to push, and they're going to focus straight in onto Reet. How low is he going to go? Already down below half. Soaz is going to dive this one for sure, and he is going to get the kill, and Reet will once again fall foul of that position. Look at Linak, he's right in the middle of everything. Yellow Star getting caught out by the pillar from Brand and has to Valkyrie himself away, and I think Millennium, a retreat wouldn't be bad, but that's a great wall. Janna is a dead man, and that just is one of the things that people somehow underestimate about Anivia. Okay, she's a powerful monster, she's got the egg, that great survivability, but the yeah, we're watching Ashe right now pushing this top area. But that wall can really be make or break in certain fights like that. You go a little bit too far out and a wall gets behind you, you're going to get focused down instantly.
Yeah, so Ashe, meanwhile all that, split off, has taken down one turret and may well get a second one here if they don't respond quick enough, which he is, she is, whatever it is, Inky, is well on the way of doing. 450, will tank it down that little bit, yes he will do. Question is, will he be able to escape now? That's got to be careful. The Anivia coming closing around the side. Linak comes around. Oh, you don't want to do that. No, you're dead. You are dead. I don't think he's going to get away from that. Inky's just going to come around the side, dodges the stun nicely, but goes straight into the wall and explodes in the face. So, well, got 2 towers though, and that's an inner turret. The first inner turret and the first towers.
Oh, down
restricted down the bottom, and Soaz is definitely going to pick up a kill on Rak there. There's no way he's going to get away from that one. And so it's 12-4, and yeah, like you say, it was a very nice wall. It's like one of those positions like, why did you go in there? You know that there's a wall. You know Anivia can wall you off completely from the rest of us and make it a 4-on-1. So I got 2 towers. Problems? What's that all about? Inky's trolling, GG. But maybe they're just, I don't know, but I don't know what they're doing. You never know. You never know what they're going with. That's how you play solo queue nowadays in the East. They're talking about the server split as expected. Oh, Soaz is going to get Reet on him across the bottom there. Does a dragon strike. Actually dodged out of the way a bit. Walks in, puts his shield stun, and then goes. So it's just like, well, what are you doing? Just carry on fighting. And meanwhile, there's a 3-man push in mid, a 1-man push along top there. So it's a complete push every single lane, and that is the mid tower going down. And I think there's going to be a massive stack coming along the top there. So Yellow Star does get caught by the Ashe arrow and immediately responds with an Anivia ball to the face, a frost ball. I think they're going to have to flash out of this one. They're going to dive in. They will manage to get on towards Mama there. Mama's going to get egged immediately. Will actually take down Karthus in the process. Karthus' ulti will go off. Will he manage to catch anyone? Yellow Star's very low. Raka's going to try and continue chasing. Decides to walk all the way through the Valkyrie, which is never the best idea, and is not really going to help you catch up on Yellow Star. So yeah, he's got away with that one. Meanwhile, Linak's going, I'm in your base, killing your dudes.
Yeah, and then he's probably going to type, I got 2 towers, problem. Yeah, the thing is, you can chase Udyr all day and he's just going to run around like a maniac and then just flash over a wall like that, and now Raka's like, what's going on here? Soaz is going to go flashing in. Are we going to see some awesome triple kill? That is definitely possible from a Irelia in this position, and Reet is a dead man.
No.
Dead man. No. Gets away. Soaz is still running around. Dive into the fountain. Actually, he could even kill
Oh, tower.
Sorry, Soaz. I enjoyed it anyway.
But yeah, very nicely played. You know, Millennium, I think they're enjoying this now. I think they realise that they have 1 foot in the finals. And coming around the backside of Reet there is going to get the armor penetration. And doesn't quite manage to land him. Yes, he does get the armor penetration. Finally comes around there. He can just phosphorus bomb him as soon as Reet turns around and does manage to get away there. Did use the Valkyrie, so not going to be able to do too much damage to him. So he's going to back away. Are they going to go for Baron? We are at 29 minutes. It would be the right thing to do, but I don't think they need it. Yellowstar's going to pick up a world of farm down the bottom there. And they are building another stack along the top. So I think, yeah, top tower is the one they had a good go at, isn't it? I think they're going to eventually turn it around and go towards that top tower that Anivia's just built that stack towards. Expect to see Linak and Kuja going that way in a moment. Although saying that, Yellowstar's going to be in a 1v1 versus Inky down the bottom here. Ulti goes out, just about misses, puts a bit of damage, and a lot of damage on towards that tower. Oh, he needs to be careful, he's going to get the arrow straight in his face. Yes, he will do. I think Yellowstar, oh, he's going to get away, and a wasted ulti from Kuja there. Completely missing quite badly. Meanwhile, we're in the mid there, it's going off, and Linak is going to try to go straight round there. It's going to slide through. Linak is in trouble. I think he's going to get taken down. Oh yes, the wall just about stopping him, but the ulti from Reet there used to finish him off and pouncing on his head. Kuja's forced to back away, and all this is happening while Soaz is not there, which is why they are losing the fight.
Yeah. Soaz has been, just chilling and farming and stuff. Amma's Impaler built for him that Giant's Belt and the Negatron cloak from a little bit earlier on. Yellowstar is just chilling there and firing off a few bombs left, right and centre. And Reet needs to be careful. Yeah, he's going to slide through. Look at Soaz again going super cheeky up there and getting himself up into the base. And Millennium are just looking for that opening, and a team like this, once you give them an opening, they're going to absolutely, rip it to pieces.
Yeah, the foot goes in, then the whole leg, and then the whole body's in there.
You got what I meant.
We've got an opening, the foot's in. You can't shut the door now. But yeah, Soaz is continuing to push, and look, they're just pushing all 3 lanes and farming all 3 lanes, and unrestricted are trying their best to keep them out. Yellowstar is again being pursued by Inky and an aggressive Raka on Brand, but yeah, I mean, let's not be mistaken. Inky's built up a very good Ashe there, got the Infinity Edge of Zeal, etc., and built towards Phantom Dancer, but Millennium are just out farming them. They've obviously got the big tower advantage. They're 15-7 up, so they've got quite a big item advantage. But if they continue to just delay, going in singles, they run the risk of unrestricted maybe being able to pull off a decent group fight, catching a couple of them out and pushing on, and maybe just getting a cheeky Baron in there or something. And well, Linak at the moment is the prime example. He's just going to get completely caught out at the top there. Don't think he's going to get around. He's got 4v1. Will he get the stun on him? Oh, he dodges it nicely, puts the shield up and just runs the hell out of there. Very nicely done. He's going to get Sona coming around, and here come the rest of Millennium. Suddenly unrestricted realise they're going to have to back the hell out of there, and you just cannot catch that sneaky bear as he dodges in and around. It's like a Disney Mark II, isn't it?
Your bear, is he a tiger, is he a turtle? No one actually knows.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Awards.
So, Millennium making maybe their final push of this one. Here we go. Soaz has decided, I'm going to go in and put some pressure down. Downed himself to around about half HP. Linak is in there, and it's all going off. Linak is the one that gets the ice arrow there from Ashe. Inky is going to go down. Janna should run the hell out of there. She's not doing enough damage to do anything as the ulti comes out from Karthus, and there goes Janna at the end. And Millennium just kind of waiting there and waiting for the rest of their minions to catch up so they can actually finish off this turret. Momo, of course, is there as well, and they should be able to deal this one quite nicely. Soaz is going to drop top turret, top inhibitor will go down, middle inhibitor already down by half HP, and the next person is spawning in 15 seconds. So I say possibly a GG right here. Maybe they're going to back away for a Baron, just to prolong the night.
Yeah, they may just prolong it. There's a few of them that are backed away. Anivia's already gone, so I don't think they're going to go for it. But good luck in Intel Extreme Master, says unrestricted. So nice gamesmanship between them. This is the lower bracket, remember. And SK were the ones that actually put Millennium here, so Millennium going to have a score to settle, so we're finally... I think they're...
That was an awesome comment, by the way. Raka says, you play 2 system. You always do the same system, and it works so well. Like, yeah, what's your point? Damn you, football team winning Champions League and always playing 4-4-2, and it always works out perfectly for you.
Damn you, Barcelona, yeah.
Same kind of thing. unReach just dove in here and he's like, okay, I can get Soaz, I can get Soaz. Oh, there's your ulti, Soaz. And also he's got Kuja there with him just to like heal. And
oh dear.
Moma says, Moma gets the Anivia system.
Oh, Karthus is in trouble here. He's being pursued by Alistar. We're just about dodging the ulti. He's actually give up on him. He's lost him. Karthus is going to get away. He's on 54 hit points. Oh no! He's been spotted. He's been spotted by Moma. And it's another kill for Moma. So, yeah, kill-wise, 725 for Soaz, 725 for Moma, 625 for Alistar. And Sona getting the perfect score of 0-0-8 using the ulti on the golem there. A little overkill maybe. Are they going to go for Baron? I think they're just having go for Baron. It's free. They don't want it free. They're pushing on towards Reed at the top there. Reed's going to go down to Alistar. Alistar's getting all aggressive. He's going to go 3v1. Will manage to take down Inky. That's 1. That's 2. Will he manage to finish it off? And Valley is going to... Oh no! He just put the whirlwind through and the Howling Gale. Well, he dodges the ulti, finishes him off, and that's a triple kill. And nicely played there from Alistar. Follows it up with a cheeky tower as it deserves aperitif with a Nexus. And that is GG for Millennium this time. They will be going to the Intel Extreme Masters. So we have Fnatic, we have Millennium, we have... I missed the other name of the other team, and we have SK. So they are your 4 European teams.
Yep, and of course Gamescom will be coming up here on ESL TV from the 17th through the 21st of August. It seems like it's quite a while away, but trust me, it's creeping up on us absolutely mentally fast. We have so much stuff still to be doing here at ESL TV, but hopefully we'll be done in time. I'm sure we will be. Otherwise, some people are going to get fired, I guess. Hopefully not me. That would be always a bad thing. So yeah, the 4 teams are all confirmed. Great stuff. A good long day, let's call it here. We started the stream at 4 PM today, so you know, in fact, mine and Demon's Skype call, which we disconnected I think a couple of times already, is at 6 hours 40 minutes. So it's been quite a while here at the ESL TV offices. I'm going to run down the scores once again, just for you guys that are interested. For Unrivaled, we had 0-3-5 for Varley with Janna, 3-6-4 for Janatin with Karthus, 3-5-3 for Inky with Ashe, and 3-5-4 for Raka with Brand, and 0-6-4 for Reet with Jarvan, and 0-0-0 for Joe with Jax. Best score I've ever done. Over on Millennium, Alistar 9-2-5, of course, with Corki. Linak 1-3-4 with Udyr. Kuja 0-0-8. Doesn't get more perfect than that, with 7 CS as well as the support player. Moma 7-2-5 with Anivia, and Soaz 8-2-5 with that all-confident Irelia. Great stuff.
Yeah, and they're great games, really. The SK Millennium games are certainly the standout ones. They were very close. Could have gone either way, certainly some of them games. I think it was like 14-15 or something like that. They were exchanging blows back and forth, and SK finally pulled together. But some great games, and again, League of Legends looking very strong as a game to go forward. And with Team Solo mid, we really got all the ones that were there and thereabouts in the DreamHack semi-final. So the teams have not let themselves slip, as it were. And this time SK are going to have a say in things, so I'm really interested to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, of course, the new SK lineup, we've seen them be pretty flawless here. The 2 games against Millennium were amazing. So I look to see them against the Americans, and on LAN, everything all kind of changes. Everyone's in a different mindset. You're there, you've got the stage. Gamescom, you've definitely got the crowd there with you. So that should be very interesting to see. And obviously, names like Fnatic names like SK very well known here in Germany, so I think they're going to have a lot of fans. And I urge you guys, if you're in Germany or around Europe within driving or even flying distance, get yourselves to Gamescom, because there's so much stuff to do there. Obviously, we will have the Intel Extreme Masters for League of Legends and StarCraft 2 as well, so make sure you are there and checking that one out. Once again, thanks for watching. It's been a long day. We've had a few delays. We were delayed for 2.5 hours at the start.